All right, so let's continue now with more matters at the South. I mean, one of the top stories we've been following is the EFF, and it says its election manifesto will prioritize the needs of ordinary South Africans. This is ahead of the 2026 local government elections, where the party is now set to launch the manifesto during its 13th anniversary rally. It's happening at the Thohoyandou Stadium in Limpopo today. Thousands of supporters, party leaders alike, they're expected to attend the event, and the manifesto is expected to outline the party's key priorities to local governance as well as service delivery. EFF Secretary General Marshall Dlamini says that the launch forms part of the EFF's campaign ahead of this year's municipal elections. For more, let's cross back to SABC News reporter Thohoyandou Stadium. Thohoyandou, I mean, earlier on you were just painting the picture ahead of this launch, and we're looking at whether the EFF can persuade voters really that they've got and developed the necessary governance mechanisms, perhaps also the municipal vision needed to really assist communities when it comes to service delivery and some of the other problem-solving mechanisms. So they outlined their program, and that all roads lead to the 4th of November. What's expected as we edge closer to hearing those sentiments from them today?
Well, thank you so much. It's getting warmer now, 16 degrees Celsius according to my watch. And the earlier the better, because the heat can be very brutal here. Doesn't matter whether it's summer or winter. But when we spoke earlier, the stadium was just empty. But right now, I'm just going to move out of the shot. And let me just give you a sense of what is happening now, what is unfolding now over the last couple of minutes. You see a lot of people now coming through here, occupying that grandstand. Most of these people are party members, and some are just members of the public who are coming here to just lend an ear. Most of them coming from communities around Thohoyandou. I'm sure they are here to get to know what the EFF has for them ahead of the local government elections, and an experience of covering stories around these areas. Teachers that they'll be talking about water supply. They'll be talking about housing, healthcare. If you talk about water here, there's a huge dam here called Nandoni, second largest dam in the province after the Hope, but the water here is the problem. A little bit later on, I'll be speaking to them just to get to know their views. I think in the next 20 or so minutes, I'll be speaking to them just to get to know their views, what they're expecting from the EFF party leaders in terms of that manifesto launch and in terms of those promises that will be made ahead of the local government elections. But for now, I'm going to link to my colleague Thohoyandou, who's standing by with Mzwai.
Wow, and of course, throughout the morning, we'll be covering that. Thohoyandou Stadium, there is in Thohoyandou Stadium with a different vantage point, and he'll be obviously counting down alongside you and our viewers as to that manifesto launch that's taking place, where the program starts around 12. The Commander-in-Chief is set to take to the stand, or the podium rather, at around 1 p.m. So the sea of berets slowly making their way into the stadium. You rightfully said, seems like things are then heating up. So let's monitor that. I mean, the EFF itself now celebrating also 13 years of existence. We know that back in 2014, entered Parliament with a bang as South Africa's third largest political party. Obviously now entering into governance. What does that capacity look like for them on a local municipal level ahead of the 4th of November? Have they done enough to persuade viewers at large, woo youth voters as well? Lots to unpack there. Let's monitor those developments as we continue.